there is a way to fill the labor shortages. Well, I'm sure there's many, but there's one that we're going to talk about today. And Melissa Francis, who is the program manager at the St. Lawrence-Rideau Immigration Partnership, is with me via Zoom. And we're going to talk about a program that is going to be available to some of the businesses out there. So welcome to the program, Melissa. So we know that our local businesses have been hit very, very hard during, the pandemic, during COVID. And we know there's labor shortages out there, and as well as, all sorts of things that's contributing to this shortage. What is available to some of the businesses now?
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Doreen. So we at the Immigration Partnership, we have teamed up with 3 of the local employment agencies. So the Employment and Education Center, Keys Job Center, and CSE Consulting, in addition to the United Counties of Leeds and Grenville. And we've been working together to create a series of training workshops for local employers, because we are recognizing that a lot of businesses out there are struggling to find staff, and that is affecting what services they're able to provide, their hours and their profits. And we want to support businesses in sort of crawling out of that little hole. So immigrants are a great source of labor. And some of those immigrants are living in local communities now, some are abroad. But this series of training workshops, it introduces local employers to the possibility of hiring immigrants. So this morning we had our first session, and it talked about the business case for hiring an immigrant, why we should do it, the benefits. The next session, which is February 1st, is all about visas and how to actually bring an immigrant employee to Canada.
Yes.
So we have and we get a lot of questions about that, and we're not the experts in that. So we wanted to sort of source that out to, there's a local paralegal who has worked for years with employers, matching employers up with immigrants from abroad to work here locally. And we have a session dedicated to interviewing skills, culturally competent interviewing skills, and creating a sense of belonging in the workplace and making sure your workplace is inclusive. So this is a free series of sessions that is available to any employer or anyone who's interested in this topic.
So is there a cost for an employer to take this course?
No, they're all free, and they all take place online. We're doing them through Zoom. We wanted to make them as accessible as possible to people.
Yes.
We realize people's schedules are very, very busy, and so eliminating that travel time, so you can pop in and out of the session at your office or place of work. And we've created a number of different days that offer the sessions, and in different times too. So we did an early morning one this morning. There's a noontime one, mid-afternoon, late afternoon. So we understand that people are busy at different times of the day.
That's very good. That's very, very good that you're covering it that way. It will help the employers out there because of their work day. So that's awesome. So the sessions have already started. You had one today. And as far as you are concerned, how did it go? How did the sessions, were they well attended?
Yes, they were well attended, and we had a number of different employers, employers of large businesses and small, which is great, and a number of different service providers as well who support local employers. So it was a nice mix of people, lots of good questions, and a lot of those folks have already signed up for the sessions that are coming up as well.
That's good. Really, they kind of build on each other, do they not, these sessions?
They do. And we wanted the one this morning to be, very introductory, sort of just bringing that concept up of hiring immigrants and that it is a possibility here.
Yes.
I think a lot of employers sometimes think it's a very long, complicated process. Sometimes it is, but if you've got the right supports and the right level of awareness and knowledge, it does seem to be a little easier.
So if there's someone out there that is an employer and he's watching this particular show and he's, I'm interested in that, what do they do? How do they sign up?
We've tried to make it as easy as possible. I know the audience is going to see our promotional poster. There's a link on there to Eventbrite, and that will bring you to the page to register. You can also email Lauren, who's my colleague at the Immigration Partnership, and that's lauren@eecenter.com, and she will get you registered as well.
Is there anything else that you would like to tell us about these sessions that you people are having?
I just really encourage any employer who is thinking about other ways to find staff. I really encourage you to sign up for these sessions. They range in time, 1 hour to 2 hours. So relatively speaking, it's a small part of your week to gain some valuable information about the potential of filling your labor gaps. So yes. I encourage everyone to attend. Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much for talking with me today. Really appreciate it. And here's an opportunity for, some employers out there. If they do have a shortage and they're looking for, people to fill it, mm-hmm. immigrants may be the route to go. Appreciate
Definitely.
it. Thank you, Melissa.
Thanks, Doreen.